Well, well, well. A drama show, a soap opera it was. The press conference number 2 for Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia just took place not too long ago. If you guys, I'm sure you guys had a chance to check it out, but if you haven't, make sure you go watch it or else none of this is going to make sense. But man, it was a lot. It was a lot of drama, a lot of, woke stuff in my opinion. There was racism involved, mental health. Like it was drug addiction, substance addiction, everything was talked about except the boxing. Let's be real. There was a very little trash talk about the actual sport, about the actual fight. It was a lot of back and forth between Bill Haney and Ryan Garcia's mom, his father, Henry. Like it was just a lot of back and forth. Ryan Garcia got accused of doing coke from Devin Haney, and Ryan Garcia's father was accused of being racist. It was just a mess. It was a big mess. Ryan had tried to come in on a horse, came into the arena with a bunch of girls, and a lot of people don't. This is a little bit of a conspiracy for you guys, but if you guys don't remember Oscar De La Hoya and Floyd Mayweather walked out second and made Oscar De La Hoya wait many extra minutes from when the walkout was supposed to take place. And what did Floyd Mayweather do? He walked out with a circus. You real boxing heads know that. You guys remember that. But like maybe this is if I had to think of how Ryan Garcia came up with it, it's from Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather kind of did the same thing to Oscar in their actual fight, so maybe this is Ryan Garcia taking a page out of Floyd Mayweather's book. But hey, I was at the press conference in New York City. I was with the media, and like Ryan looked ready. Ryan has a little bit of it seems like a lost voice. When he talks, it's very raspy, and Devin Haney said, he needs some coke, like kind of alluding to the fact that Ryan Garcia is doing cocaine when Ryan's admitted that he only does he only drinks, he only smokes weed, whatever. If that even matters to you guys, I'm pretty sure 80% of the boxers out there smoke weed and drink, even though they say it's not good for you. You guys aren't seeing the whole the full story behind closed doors, but it was just a lot of drama. Ryan Garcia's mother got involved, and going at Devin Haney and his father. Devin Haney went at Ryan Garcia's parents because they kind of ran amateur boxing in some sense. They were the referees doing all that stuff when Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia were kids. So bringing back that old stuff, I think it's interesting. I think it's gotten very personal now. I think all the professionalism has gone out the window, especially with Ryan Garcia making that entrance today, kind of doing what Tank did to him, making him wait at a press conference, trying to ice him a little bit and just play mind games. Ultimately, I think that's what Ryan Garcia is trying to do to Devin. Devin's very known for being a very disciplined fighter, but how can you throw him off before you even get into the ring? You play mind games with him, and I think that's what Ryan Garcia is trying to do. Is it going to work? I don't know. Devin Haney's probably the most locked in and most disciplined fighter in the sport of boxing today. So, he never misses weight, even when he could easily say, all right, I'm not making this weight. I simply can't do it. He's a professional, shows up on time, and I think that's why he was definitely upset with Ryan Garcia's antics today, but I think part of him saw it coming because Ryan Garcia kind of hyped it up on social media. We saw him posting some questionable stuff on Instagram, Twitter, and everyone was, going at him, this and that. And then he responded and said, half of what I do is trolling. And I think today was a lot of that. We saw a lot of trolling from Ryan Garcia. Very little talk about the actual fight. Going into strategy, they didn't really talk about Devin Haney's power, Ryan Garcia's power. There was literally no talk about the actual fight. It was just going at each other's lifestyles. Devin Haney called out Ryan Garcia for kind of promoting smoking weed and drinking to people watching them. He insinuated that Ryan Garcia is kind of giving a bad portrayal of what boxers are, who boxers are, by showing them that it's cool to. He's showing that it's cool to smoke weed. It's cool to drink. But in actuality, I think that at the end of the day, Ryan Garcia is who he is. At least he's being transparent with the fans. He's not being phony, and that's what he was saying. He said it's okay to say that, like, hey, I'm not perfect, but at least I'm real. And that's something that you can appreciate, but at the same time, you also understand where Devin's coming from. You got to be professional. You got to set a good example, and I think Devin Haney's kind of insinuating that Devin actually sets the example. When he tries to send a good message, he also backs it up with his actions, as opposed to Ryan Garcia, who's doing crazy stuff on the internet. But that's also part of his branding. That's part of how he promotes a fight. So Ryan Garcia is a master promoter, in my opinion. I think Ryan, he knows how to get people's attention. He knows how to stir the pot, get people talking about his upcoming fight. If you guys aren't aware of his fight, you are now, because of all the antics that he's been pulling off. And he's actually, I know Ryan. I've met him, on multiple occasions, but he's a straight up good dude. He's not somebody that was trying to fool the people. I think his boxing ability, he's definitely talented. It's just against that higher opposition, we're yet to see him perform, and I think this is his biggest shot. This is his second and biggest shot. He's only lost one time, and he's only lost to Tank, so there's nothing to really be ashamed of. If you're Ryan Garcia, you lose to the pound for pound, top 5 best fighter in the world, and Tank Davis, I think he's a top 5 pound for pound fighter. When it comes to put accolades and everything aside, because Tank hasn't had that Kodak moment yet when it comes to opposition, and I understand that. I just see him as a pound for pound fighter. When I see him putting on these performances against credible opponents, no matter what you guys may say about what weight they're at, they're smaller guys, maybe that's true, putting rehydration clause, all that, but on fight night he shows up and he performs and he shows out. So people definitely come to see Tank Davis perform. He's a well-rounded fighter, and he's an entertaining fighter. The thing is with Ryan Garcia, a lot of people are very interested in what he has to say, interested in the way he talks, conducts himself, but he hasn't had the exact performance, at least in the Tank fight, to kind of back it up. People are always questioning his fundamentals. I think he's going to show a better side of him come this fight, because I really do believe that Ryan Garcia's back is against the wall in this fight. He loses this one, the fans and everyone who's had hope in him, who there aren't even that many people that have big, large amounts of faith that he's going to beat Devin Haney. I talked to straight up fans. There was a media line, and there's the actual fans that just wanted to watch the press conference. I was just curious. I was asking some of the people. Some of them were teens, kids, adults, all over the place. But I was asking them, and a lot of them, even the Mexican people, were picking Haney because, despite being a Ryan Garcia fan, they can't help but, understand. They also understand the sport and understand that, Ryan Garcia, when it comes to Devin Haney's had those really credible opponents. There's no question about the guys he's faced, and Ryan Garcia has only really beat Luke Campbell, Javier Fortuna, that were credible opponents. Oscar Duarte, obviously no slouch, but I think he was tailor-made for Ryan to essentially beat. Not an easy fight, but also tailor-made. He's gonna have to deal with Devin, where he's gonna have a hard time landing any shots on him, in my opinion. But respect to Ryan Garcia for promoting the fight, Devin Haney for promoting the fight, their parents, Oscar De La Hoya. Man, it's going to be an interesting one. April 20th at the Barclays Center here in New York. It's going to be a great one. Pay-per-view, Golden Boy, DAZN, Devin Haney Promotions, all those people making the fight happen. It's going to be a big one. But let me know in the comments what you guys think about Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia in this press conference. What did you guys think about it? Who won the press conference, if there was a winner? And was Ryan Garcia in the right? Did you agree with, Ryan's side more, or did you agree with Devin? Let me know, because I'm curious. But thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I will catch you guys next time. Have a blessed day. Peace. That's going to do it for another Naz Fight Media video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been your boy, Matt Nabong, with another video. Hope you guys enjoyed it all. Thank you guys for the constant support. Salute to y'all always. It's been your boy.